Hello and welcome to H&S Academy. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly upload videos on YouTube in 2020. Now, these tricks are also going to be useful for you in 2021 as well. Now, most of us, we probably know how our way to upload the video on YouTube, but we don't know about all the settings we need to do. This applies especially for somebody who's trying to create a new YouTube channel. So this is going to be very helpful. I will explain all the steps and everything which you need to do to properly upload a video on YouTube. So with that being said, let's get started. First thing we need to do is when you go to the home page of YouTube, here it gives you the option of this little plus icon here. If you click on that, it gives you 2-3 options. Now you might not have all of these options if you have a new YouTube account, but you'll definitely have this upload video option. So you just need to go ahead and click on that. And that takes you to the upload videos section here. Now here what you can do is you can either drag and drop the file which you want to upload. So if you want to select a file, you can just drag it here. Alternatively, the other option is to either click on this icon here, or you can click on this select files option. When you click on that, it takes you to a default folder. Here, let's say I want to select this video, I want to upload this. So if I click on that, it will start uploading the video, and depending on the speed of your internet, it will show you the progress over here. Once the video is uploaded, YouTube will process the video. Processing usually takes longer than uploading, so it will take some time. Now the next steps are the title and the description. So for the title, let's say I'm just going to copy paste because I'm just doing this as a demo. So I'm just going to use a title here. Now under the description section, I've already set up some defaults for my upload, so these might not show up for you. So you'll have a blank description section over here. I'm just going to copy paste again some of the data here. So here we have, so you need to type in, so you need to select before uploading a video, you know what the topic is, and you can select a suitable title for your videos, and also you want to make sure you include some of the keywords. Now towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you a tip which will be useful for you in selecting the right title and the description, and how to do these steps using a good tool. So I'm just going to give you a tip towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for it. So once you're done with the title and the description, then next option is the thumbnail here. Now after the video is processed, YouTube shows you some auto-generated thumbnail options over here. So you'll get 3 of those over here. Alternatively, what you can do is you can also upload a custom thumbnail for your video as well. So for example, if I want to upload a custom one, you can simply click on this option here, and then if I go to the section of pictures here, let's say there we go, we have a custom one. So let's say you want to upload this one, so I've selected this, and once the video is processed, it's still processing. Once the video is processed, it will show you 2-3 other options for your thumbnail as well. So you can either select one of those, or you can upload a custom one. That all depends on you. Now underneath it, next option is the playlist. So this gives you the option to include your video in different playlists on your channel. So if you have multiple playlists, you can select multiple ones as well. So it's entirely up to you if you want to include it in just one. then you can just select one, and then once you click on done, it will this video will be added into that particular playlist. For now, I'm just not going to add this. Next section here is the audience, where you need to specify if this video is specifically made for kids. If it is, then you can go for the yes option. Alternatively, I'm just going to click no for now because it's not specifically meant for the kids. And then here it also under the advanced section, it also gives you the option to restrict your video to the adult audience only as well. If you want to do that, by default it will be no, but if you want to restrict it, you can select the yes option. So that depends on the content of your video. Next here, now most of us they would just skip to the next step here. But what we would want to do is to click on the more options here, and here it gives you some extra options. Now, paid promotion. If your video contains some kind of paid promotion for a product, or if it is a sponsored video, then you would want to check this option. But for a startup, this you would want to keep this unchecked. Next, we have the tags. Now, tags, recently YouTube says that tags don't really change the way how YouTube promotes your video, but tags are still a good way to promote your video and to use the right kind of keywords. So I would suggest to use different tags which are relevant to your video. Again, I'm going to suggest you a tool which you can use towards the end of this video. I will suggest a tool which you can use to get help with your title, description, and using the tags as well. So we have some tags here, and here if we scroll down, now you might not get this option because I have one of the extensions, so it's showing up here. Next thing you'll have is the language option. Now, language, for this video it was English, so I'm just going to select English, but you can select whatever language of the video is. And then next, we don't have any CC, so captioning certification, so just keep it none. Next thing here is the record date and location. Now, if you want to show a location for the recording and also the date as well, then you can select and it will show up just beneath your video. But I mean, that entirely depends on you, but I'm not going to use this for now. So next thing here is the license and distribution. Now, this is a very important part here. License and distribution. There are two options here: standard YouTube license and Creative Commons. Now, if you want to, standard YouTube license gives you a copyright protection, so that your content can't be used by another creator. If you select the other option, which is Creative Commons, that means it doesn't have any copyright protection on that, and you're giving permission to other creators or YouTube users to use your content free of charge, and you can't claim your content. You can't put a copyright strike on that. So these are two of the license types which are there. So by default, you would want to keep the standard YouTube license. Now, next here is the allow embedding option. Now, this gives you the option to, I mean, if you want others to allow them to embed your video on their websites. If you want to really publish your video, then you would want to keep this checked. But if you don't want this to happen, then you can just uncheck this option. And next thing is to publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. Now, this is that when you upload a video, it sends a notification to your subscribers, and also on their homepage, your video is published, so they get a notification of that. Now, if you don't want to do that, I mean, in most cases you wouldn't want to keep this unchecked, so just keep it checked so your subscribers are notified about your new uploads. Now next thing here is the category. Here we can either select one of the categories here, but again recently YouTube algorithm and the AI is smart enough to categorize your video into the relevant section, so you can just select one and YouTube will automatically adjust it accordingly as well. But here you can select one for your requirement as well. Underneath it you have some options for comments and ratings. You can either allow all kind of comments, or you can I usually keep the second option, where you can hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. So if somebody comments and it includes some kind of bad language or something, then you can either review those type of comments and then approve those if you want those to be published under your video. And if you don't want it, you can just remove those comments. So you'll have some kind of control over your comment section in this by selecting this option over here. Now here you can also have the option of top or newest that sorts out the comment section through this option. So if you want to keep it top or the newest one, it all depends on you. Now underneath here is the option of show how many viewers like and dislike this video. Now usually you would want to keep this checked because you want to show to your new viewers what the current performance of the video is. If there are many likes on the video, then there is a chance that the new viewers would most likely come to that video and they would want to view that because it seems like something which is famous among different viewers. So that's on the first page. Now here on the top, as you can see, you have different tabs. Now you can either click on next, or you can click on the monetization option here, and then that will take you to the next page. So we go ahead and click on next, and here now monetization option, this part is only available if you have your channel monetized. So you can either you might not have this option on your channel. For now I can just keep it on or off. If I keep it on, there you go, you have your ads turned on, and here it also gives you the option to turn on different types of ads before video, after video, and during the video. During the video might not be available for all the videos because your video has to be longer than 8 minutes for this to be available. So it all depends on the length of the video. And here you don't have to you might not have this monetization option. Now if we click next, it takes you to the ad suitability option. This is like a self-certification option where you can self-certify your content if it is if it contains some kind of inappropriate language, adult content, violence. So if it contains any of these, you can either, if you click on the drop down option here, you can select different options. If it contains live profanity, strong, extreme profanity, it all depends. If you have and select any of these, then it might limit the number of ads which would run on your videos. And if it doesn't contain any of these, which in most cases I would suggest it shouldn't, for you to maximize your revenue, then you would want to click on none of the above option, and it will uncheck everything else, and that will say that your video is safe for ads and for all types of revenue sources. So once you've selected that, go to next, and here you have a couple of options. You can add an end screen, and you can also add cards. End screen is another way to promote other content from your channel on this video. So if you click on add, here it gives you different templates. I use this one mostly, where it gives you the option to add a logo at the end, and it will also, once the viewers click on this, they can subscribe by clicking on the logo here. And you can also select, YouTube automatically selects video which is suitable for that particular user. And on the other side, it also gives you the option to publish or to advertise one of the playlists as well. Obviously, you can change any of these icons. If you want to change the playlist option here, you can go ahead and delete the element, and then you can add a new element as well, which could be a video. For example, if you select the video option, then it shows and gives you the option to show a most recent upload on the right side towards the end of the video. So once we're done with this, you can go ahead and click on save, and after this you'll see this little check mark here that this part has been edited, so it's done. Next thing is you can add a card. Now card also is an option where you can add or a small eye icon on the top to advertise one of your videos or playlists or any video on the YouTube. You can also put a link or a channel link, so it all depends on you. So for example, if we want to put something on like the 37 second mark here, and if I select the video icon here, I can select any of the videos from my channel, let's say this one, and then you can see it will pop up like this on once the video reaches to that particular time on the timeline. So it will show this pop up on your video. So once you're done with the changes, you can click on save, and then here you can see both of these are done, and it shows you a check mark here. After this, you can click on next, and this is the last part of the settings. Here it shows you, it gives you the option. Visibility is the section where it gives you the option to publish your video to the public. So you can either make it public so everyone can watch your video, and you also have a couple of other options, which is private and unlisted. If you make it private, only you can view the people, only you can watch the video, and the people you choose to watch. So you can share a link to your video and they can watch. Now unlisted is something which is if the person has a link to your video, only they can watch it, but it won't be public. So these are three options. If you want to make it public, you can select the public option and then publish here. Now underneath it, this is a good option here where you can schedule your video. If you click on that, it gives you the option to schedule your video for a future date. For example, if I want to publish my video tomorrow, which is December the 1st, and then I can select the time here as well, let's say 3 p.m. and you can also select the time zone as well. And Premiere, you can also set a Premiere as well. What it does is it shows a small timer before your video starts to the viewers, so they can queue up for your video before it actually gets published, or so that adds another thing. But if it is not something very famous, usually you wouldn't want to check this option. And by default this looks good. If I want to upload something, for example, you've uploaded everything, your video has been uploaded on the video on YouTube platform, but it will be available to the public at this particular time. So once we are done with this, we can just schedule it. Alternatively, if you just want to make it public right away, you can just go to save or publish option, select the public one and go for public. And once you click on public, it will make your video public, and it will show up under the video section over here. Now I have already uploaded a video on the same topic before, so I don't want to upload this one, so I'm just going to cancel this over here for now. But what you can do is you can go ahead and click on publish, and that will publish the video to public. And this is how you can upload videos on YouTube. Now the last part, which the tool which I promised earlier in the video, which I was going to suggest for your videos or for your title, description and the tags. Now what I use is, as you can see, there's a little icon here, it says TubeBuddy tools. So I use a tool called TubeBuddy to select the title, description and choose the right tags for my videos. This is a very helpful tool. It gives you a bunch of options. Here if we click on that, it also gives you the option to set some defaults for uploads. And on the main interface it has multiple options. Here if we go over here, and here it has multiple options: keyword explorer, so SEO studio, video topic planner. So it has multiple options. You can use this tool to set up the videos and use the right keywords and tags for your videos, and it is very helpful in optimizing your video for the YouTube. So here, as you can see, if we go to the tag section here, it gives you some tag tools, so where you can copy, sort, import, translate some of the tags. And underneath it, it also gives you some recommended tags as well, where you can sort these as well by relevance or the keyword score. If you click on that, it shows you the tags underneath it which are relevant to your video, and it shows you a score before that, just after the tag as well. So you can use a relevant tag for your video. Here we are, so we can select one of these as well. So that's all you need to do to upload properly on YouTube, and you can also get the help using the TubeBuddy tool as well to optimize your videos for YouTube, so you get more views on your videos. So that's all for today's video. Hope this was helpful. If it helped you, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more useful videos like this. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.